All right, so the problem you're having has to do with the square root here. The square root, this radical, is a square root. It means that the index is an understood 2. The index is the number you're thinking of. Now, that index is not going to change for any part of this problem. All we are doing is we're saying that if you split up, if you take a square root and split it into two square roots, like the square root of 4 times the square root of 20, those are the same thing. Well, what happens if you look at this square root and you say, wait a minute, I can simplify that square root. That square root is just equal to 2. It's a number 2 multiplied times the square root of 20. If I wanted to write something as an index, it has to be inside of the radical. So if I want an index of 3, it has to be in this little v part of the radical, not out in front. So in that square root of 18, you were seeing the 3 as an index. It's not. It's just the number 3 times the square root of 2. And the square root of 2 is just a number. So you just keep breaking this up until you can't break it up anymore. So for example, the square root of 20 is the square root of 4 times the square root of 5. So the square root of 4, you can take that as 2. The square root of 4 is 2. And remember, we're multiplying it times the square root of 5. And we're not changing the index at all. So, and then don't forget we had a 2 out here too. So we have 2 times 2 times the square root of 5. So hopefully that's what I think that's where your mistake is, or what you're thinking of. So watch this one, let me know.